Alive. Alcoholic Ninja, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up, homie?
What's going on?
Oh. Should be... Oh, I see it pop up right there. We're officially live. Fantastic. I'm just gonna, before we get started in like, what, 2.5 minutes?
Something like that.
I'm gonna send out another reminder on all my stuff. There we go. Okay. Test, test, test. Making sure that works. Oh, we're good. We are live. Cool, cool, cool. So wait, you have the rest. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was gonna ask if you did anything interesting today.
Just this. This is my big interesting thing. Actually, after this, I gotta go get something notarized, and then, nice. I'm gonna be streaming later tonight. Yeah. What about you?
I didn't do shit. It's my day off.
Oh yeah, I haven't done shit up until this point. I've just like kind of got this show ready, and that was about it.
I'm getting over a scratched cornea, so like I can hardly see.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, that happened like 2 days ago.
How did you scratch your cornea?
I guess taking a contact out.
Fuck.
Fucking, oh, it was bad. It was brutal yesterday. Feels a lot better today.
So it actually hurts too. Damn.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Really big sensitivity to light and shit, you know?
Yeah.
So I only got one contact in, so I can kind of see.
Can you see this?
Yeah, I can see that. Nice.
Cool. Well, I sent out all my promotions. I didn't tweet because I don't really get any. My Twitter is not very doesn't have very much engagement. So fuck it.
So fuck it.
No. I just got a reminder. Get your ass in gear for the show because you're late.
You're late.
No, I'm not, motherfucker. I made sure I was ready. All right.
What's that tattoo on your elbow there?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
That's my only military tattoo. And it says in a circle, 2 different words kind of facing each other. One says Dilligaff and the other one says Bohica. Dilligaff means does it look like I give a fuck? And Bohica means bend over, here it comes again.
Nice.
All right, I'm going to switch over to our podcast scene on OBS. Here we go. Bam! Just like that. Ninja is here. Welcome everybody to episode 6 of the Game Rebellion podcast. It's been a while since I've done this, but here we are, getting back into it, and we have the perfect subject for today's show, and that is the Alcoholic Ninja. That is the _alcoholic _ninja.
So many underscores.
You just got to kind of make fun of it and make it part of the joke, you know?
Exactly.
Cool. Well, I am so fucking ready. I've been ready. We were supposed to do this Monday, but you know things happen with work and stuff like that, so we had to reschedule for today. When are you? First thing I want to say is you're the Alcoholic Ninja, but you're no dummy. You're actually a very, very smart man, and one of the things that you're self-taught in and very knowledgeable about is programming.
Yeah.
Do a lot of people know that about you? Do you say that a lot often? Do you talk about it?
I say that a lot. Some people know about that.
That's the first thing I want to talk about.
Well, yeah, Self-taught, somewhat. I mean, I had some like back in like high school. I took about tech, but they didn't really do much there for me. I actually even helped enhance their programming curriculum. So like they were just teaching like basic like HTML, JavaScript, CSS, and like I was like, no, we need to learn PHP. So I helped my teacher and stuff set up a PHP program for the school, which I believe is still in act today.
And you've never officially like worked for anyone with this stuff yet, but you're about to.
Not for computer programming, but I'm about to. Yes,
you're about to.
Job lined up soon. I'll be starting. I'll be moving up, rooting my life and moving to Virginia. So it should be fun.
Other than being a very entertaining streamer on Twitch, you are a very smart computer programmer who just landed a job without any actual college education because you're qualified with being self-taught. That's pretty cool. And that's before we go forward, I just want to say, he day drinks all the time. Like, and I'm joining him with my my Senorita Horchata Imperial Porter. I got a special one for it today. But yeah, so this guy is no dummy. He does drink a lot, and I join him often. But he's
keeps me sane,
dude. You are the things that we talk about when we start talking about computers. It blows me away. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start jumping in. Oh, what's that?
Well, I don't know. I was just one thing that I like about just having a little bit of background programming knowledge is like using Streamlabs chatbot, Ankbot, which you use, which allows you to program things in there, which to extend the functionality via Python. Which I have something programmed for my 24-hour stream, my birthday stream coming up, where I'll have my face on a bar where you can hashtag save the beard or shave the beard when you donate to the charity of choice.
Yeah, that's right.
And so I might be losing my beard come Friday, March 2nd.
I want to see you without a beard. I might not like it, but I still would like to have the pleasure of seeing it. And then I could say, grow it back right now, or I could have my opinion of saying, I'd like it. Dude,
it feels weird without a beard.
Really? Yeah, me too. I just have it because I don't like showing my neck fat right here. I got this little like flop, so when I'm clean shaven, so having a beard makes me look skinnier.
I've had a lot of people already say they're going to vote to save the beard, though. So I mean, we'll see if it gets there or not.
I would vote to take the beard because I know you could grow it right back, and it's always nice for a change. Well, we have some questions.
Yes.
You know some of these questions. You've looked at them, but I'm going to start asking them in no real expected order.
Ooh.
All right.
Changing it up.
First one being, so, Alcoholic Ninja, how long have you been streaming, and how did this channel get started? Like how I changed that right there?
Yeah,
it's totally the first one. I just kept it.
From number 1 to number 1. So, yeah, I started streaming around June of 2017. Didn't really take it seriously until September, though. Pretty much like all my friends were like, dude, you should stream on Twitch. You should stream on Twitch. I'm like, what the fuck's Twitch? Like, I knew nothing about the Twitch community or anything. So I set up an account and just started doing it. It was pretty much for my friends. I streamed for nobody for the longest time, and then I decided to just start taking it seriously.
When was that?
2-3 months in. So
okay.
Right around September is when I really started to go hard, and then I wound up getting my affiliate. So like 6 months ago, and I've just been taking off since.
Yeah, you're doing really well with it, actually.
Okay.
One of the things because I measure things, and I've been measuring your stream, and the thing that you're doing like 1,000,000% better than I am is engage. Like, it's not necessarily about how many followers you have; it's the engagement you get, and you are killing it.
Look at follows.
You're killing it on the engagement. That's the actual term that you really want to use, is like how people are engaging with you, and you influence people to get involved and be engaged.
Real, I try not to look at follows. I mean, follows it's an arbitrary number. I mean,
yeah,
anybody can throw a follow out.
Yeah, I'm at 2,000 and I pull like half your viewers.
Yeah, well, I stopped worrying about it too. Like, there was a point in time where I just got down. I'm like, well, I only have 2 people in here. I have barely any followers. But I was like, no, screw it. Who cares? I just try not to look at how many people are actually even in my stream, and I just try to engage with whoever's there.
Yeah,
that's
a good way to look at it. I look at my numbers and it tells me how I'm performing, because I could see mine fluctuate based off of how interesting I'm being, and sometimes it's based off of how I feel,
which is true. I like, but the problem is I get in a rut where I might take a look at my viewers and see it's down, and then I get out of the mood, and I just get into a slump, and it just it's a downward spiral. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
like if you're looking and you're like, oh shit, I only have like 1 viewer in here, like what the fuck? And half the time it's wrong, because Twitch does not do a good enough job of keeping that number updated. You know?
Yeah. I think that they're messing with the number. I think they're like constantly experimenting with how that number is displayed.
No, they definitely are, especially with they've changed what actually even counts as a view.
Yeah, it has to be, the sound has to be on and everything.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird.
Which I'm not a fan of.
I wasn't a fan of it until I started theorizing why they're doing that, and I think they're doing that to combat botting.
Well, yeah, we had this talk, but it's true. But
we have had this talk.
To combat botting, I mean,
I think it's working.
Would it be that hard to program a bot to just say have the sound on, even though there's no sound device?
Maybe. It depends, you know.
So it's a good possibility.
Yeah, I really think it depends. I'm just gonna have one of your latest stream playing here, starting off you playing Rocket League.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
Shit, that was my last stream, I think.
Yeah, we'll just start off with that one.
I actually started early that day.
Hey, I just got a cheer. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Cube underscore something I or L. Right on. Thank you.
I love Rocket League, man. It's such a good game.
Yeah, I wish I was better at it when I play with you.
I think I need to. No, I don't mind, man. I think I'm gonna start streaming Rocket League more, honestly.
Okay, I'll join you on that. It's a good game to stream.
Yeah, well, I was always against it. Probably because like I started streaming with PUBG, right? PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, and I've always been told, you know, like the meta is like you can't change games. When you stream a game, you have to keep that game. Because you see that a lot around the internet, like on how to get bigger on Twitch or whatever. But I think that's a lie. Like I've been noticing lately that it doesn't really matter what game I play, as long as I'm having fun.
Right.
And people still show up. And the only thing that I don't like about Rocket League is it's hard to be good at the game because it requires so much attention.
Yeah, like
there's no downtime.
And drinking probably doesn't help.
Chat. No, drinking calms the nerves.
It depends on what level you keep yourself at. I have a feeling that you can keep yourself at the perfect level.
I try.
Flying Cut Nugget is here. It says, "Heyo, hey babe, how you doing?" My wife's watching me from work. At least my wife watches me on Twitch. All right, next question.
Flying Cut Nugget, I love that.
She just sometimes she has good ideas, and like they just I don't know. It's like, geez, that is brilliant. She's come up with a lot of good ideas that I've implemented into my life. That's for sure. All right.
Well, that's cool.
Since we have this, your latest stream playing, this is like the very beginning of your last stream. I just kind of want to ask what a typical Alcoholic Ninja stream is. Like, if you could explain that, so people that are watching this live or on YouTube or whatever can kind of get an idea. Like, just like elevator pitch it.
So what they expect, right? So I generally stream PUBG. It's my main game. I'm trying to move away from PUBG. Pretty much like my streams are just I work almost 7 days a week at the current point of my life. And it's just a way for me to come home, relax, unwind with the community, and try to have a good time. Like I never promised the best gameplay, but like I always try to have a good time, try to entertain. It's a really hard one to explain. Like I just do me. I don't know. That's the I just have a good time.
Okay.
I drink. Come drink with me.
Come drink with me. I like that. That's kind of how my shows used to be, and they still kind of are too. Like I feel you there. My name's not the Alcoholic Ninja, but it might as well be Alcoholic something, because every day's Friday. This is the only time. This is the only time I'll admit it. Okay, it's not. I don't actually think it's Friday, but every time I drink, I just pretend it's Friday because I only drink on Fridays, and everybody knows it. So, I don't know. I like to drink. I don't get annihilated every day, but I do like to drink.
No, I don't get annihilated every day either. I can't. I won't let drinking get in the way of my responsibilities of work and everything else.
Sure.
Like in the second it does happen, I'll stop drinking. You know, even though I drink a lot, I still, keep it within reason.
Sure. Yeah. I drink every day, but what I try to do is drink something new. Like today, I'm drinking this really crazy beer. It's Senorita Imperial Porter. Like, so
I'll have to give it a try.
Yeah, so I just go to my local basically Walmart of beers. You go in there and it's just beer. Like it's a giant Walmart full of alcohol. It's awesome.
I have some specialty streams where I drink fucking rum. That's love me some rum. Like some rum streams that get pretty fucking crazy and I get pretty annihilated. But it's only like once, twice a month.
Yeah, I never get annihilated on my shows ever. Never happens.
Well, I think one of my top clips is just me just annihilated.
Oh, really? Really now?
Yeah, I think it is my top clip.
It's your top clip of you being okay. Hold on.
Hold
on just a second.
All right, I'll tell you, it's not my top clip. But that was during a rum stream. My top clip is during a rum stream, but it was halfway through the night. So hold on, I'll tell you which one it is.
Okay, let's see. I need to find there it is. There's the source. I'm doing this a little bit different. I go into like interactive mode. I'm using a browser source to pull up this part of the deal. Oh yeah, I need to. There we go. And then we go to clips. We're gonna go to all time. We're gonna watch this bitch.
Press F to pay respects. That's where I'm completely annihilated. You can even just hear it in my voice.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Since I have this set up kind of weird, I'm gonna mute my mic and we're just gonna watch. So they can hear you, but no one's gonna be able to hear me.
Yeah, press F to pay respects. That's the most annihilated I've ever been on stream. But
Ninja, if you want to circle back on us, buddy, I think we.
You can just see it. But I think I was a fifth in. I drank an entire fifth in stream.
Ninja, if you want to circle back on us, buddy, I think we gotta.
But
all right, guys, I can't get it to work. I don't know what's going on with that.
I don't know when my host gave out. When I went to my channel, it was not hosting you. Which is dumb sometimes. But so when you go full screen, it doesn't work. Right click and like.
Ninja, if you want to circle back on us, buddy, I think we gotta get.
Because that whole pop-out thing, I always have so many issues with. Wait, it's not a browser? Oh, because you're using it as a browser source instead of a window capture on Chrome. That's why. Yeah. Because technically, it's not the same website anymore.
I got it. I had to mute the preview. You know that little tiny preview goes to the bottom of the screen? I had to get rid of that because it was causing OBS to freak out. Okay, here we go. Got it. All right, muting my mic so we don't pick it up off my TV.
But
Ninja, if you want to circle back on us, buddy, I think we got a good chance of winning this.
No, I'm gonna win this shit. I'm dead.
Oh my god! Never in my life.
I'm sorry. That shit feels like that. I don't know.
But
Ninja, if you want to circle back on us, buddy, I think we got a good chance of winning this.
no, I'm gonna win this shit. I'm dead.
Oh my god! Never in my life.
The top rated clip is from that same stream, actually.
All right, let's check it out.
I don't even know how I survived that. Like,
Another guy back.
Was he
Oh,
another
just
guy?
one?
There's another guy back, I think.
Another car, another car.
What?
Whoa! Where the fuck did it go?
Where did it go? Holy shit!
oh, dude,
my god! Ninja, how
Wow!
How did that not kill
It's
me?
hard to tell. Like, the car
Did you
just
see that? Hey, spread out, Ninja. Ninja, spread out. You're right beside us.
like
I'm-
into the it seriously, like the explosion and the car shooting into the railing right next to me. I don't understand how I lived.
You know what? That was like drunk ninja face right there. That's what we should probably call that.
That was
Drunk ninja face. That's what I'm thinking we should call that from now on.
Every once in a while, I do my rum streams. It's always a great time,
Dude,
Like,
I'd love to join in on some like squads or whatever game you're playing on one of that. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
it's always a great time. Like,
Well, because I'll just get
Rum
annihilated with
always-
you.
rum always just cheers me up too. Like, if any beverage in the world, which I'm getting to one of your other questions here.
Well,
you know,
Well, the next question that I'd really like to ask is, we get a lot of streamers and stuff like that to participate in these podcasts, and
yeah.
they're a big part of our viewers. As I'm dicking around with my own setup, I want to know what a typical alcoholic ninja setup is.
So,
Or excuse me, not typical. Excuse me. What is your stream setup?
What is my setup?
Yeah.
My setup.
Ooh.
So I just a single PC setup. So I stream and game from the same PC. My setup has evolved since I started streaming. Always trying to get the best quality and stuff. But I built this computer back late 2015, whenever the 980s came out, because I bought a 980 Ti when it first came out, and that's what I built it off of. But I have a shitty i5 from 2013. Even I never built this computer to stream. So I mean that. But I just built it the game, which is it does well gaming. So it's my PC is custom built. It's got a shitty i5 from 2013. It's got a 980 Ti and 16 gigs of RAM. I started out with my TV. I just TV is my monitor.
Okay. Yeah.
I was like, well, fuck, I want a better monitor. So I went and bought this LG ultra wide. Loved the fucking thing. Loved it. So I used to stream in a 21:9 aspect ratio. Very cinematic. You know, people would have the black bars and whatever. Nobody really cared. Some people said, "Hey, why is your aspect ratio all fucked up?" It's like, well, I got a 21:9 ratio, and if you had a 21:9 aspect ratio, you wouldn't have the black bars either. Because I would believe that is the future of monitor technology, the ultra wides.
You do?
So I do. I seriously do. So I had an ultra wide and my TV set up on my mini fridge next to me, next to my desk.
Nice, dude.
So that's what I started out with. Then I wound up getting. So I streamed. So I'm like, well, fuck, this monitor just kind of sucks. The TV kind of sucks. I bought a curved 27-inch monitor for like a third monitor. So
What?
27-inch, and then a 29-inch ultra wide LG, and then a 27-inch over there. And then I was like, well, fuck, I need a 144 hertz monitor for gaming. So that brings me to my current setup. So I have a 144 hertz monitor, my 21:9 in portrait mode. So I mean, this thing is just giant. I'll throw a picture up after this podcast here.
Okay.
So I have 21-inch by 9, 27-inch, and then 27-inch, yeah, 27, and an ultra wide. So 3 monitors, and I'm still not happy with it. Which seems like a lot. You honestly, to stream, you don't need all this.
No.
But it's ease of life thing.
Yeah. And well, I mean, I've got this is one of the first times ever I have an extra screen. I'm just like dicking around. You know, I checked my Facebook just now. Sorry, I shouldn't have, but I did with my 3 monitors. But usually, I'm using every inch of space on all 3 of my monitors.
Honestly, I want 4 monitors. I mean, that's where I'm working towards. I'm gonna.
Technically, I'm doing that because I have a 4th with the stream on it. You know, yeah. OBS. It's got its own.
So I want, you know, like the 3 on the bottom and 1 on top of the middle one, and that's where I want to put my chat.
What type of audio equipment are you working with?
I was going to get back to getting that through. So I started with Audio-Technica AT2020 XLR, and I have an Alesis Multimix 4 mixer. It's a sub $100 mixer. So that got me through for a while. And the quality was fine, but like in my quest to get the best, I rhymed. I wound up getting a Shure SM7B, which is a top of the line mic, which goes into a DBX 286S vocal processor.
How much does that? How much does that run? How much does equipment like that run?
So the mic itself is $450.
Jesus, dude, I have never even gone above 100 on my mics.
The vocal processor I have is about $250, $260,
Christ.
And then it's still going into that same Alesis Multimix 4, which is the next thing I'm going to be replacing, because the noise floor on my mic is lower than the noise floor on my mixer, which wasn't the other way around.
If I bought this shit, could you help me set it up? Teach me how to use it.
Dude, audio. I've learned so much about audio just from streaming.
That's my weakness. I know a ton of stuff about streaming, but audio is the thing that I always kind of just tried to make it as simple and easy as possible and not worry about it. So I've always just used a Yeti, but this is my 3rd Yeti, and they wear out. The USB port and the back.
You could also just like, I can set you up with a good mic and interface setup like that you'll be 10 times pleased with. Like
okay,
it'll sound 100 times better than that.
All right.
And you want to spend like the 400, you want to spend crazy amounts of money.
I don't mind spending good money on something. You know, I would say my budget would be like $600-700 for everything I need. I already have a mic, you know, arm and things like that. I could probably get a better one.
You can probably get what that's about where I'm trying to be at.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm okay with that.
450, the audio processor, which I love. I love this thing. It handles compression, equalization, and a noise gate, hardware level. Which you can't. Hardware beats software every time. If you
believe
do
it
via hardware, it's the way to do it.
That is the way I want to do it, because software creates so many like new problems out of nowhere all the time, and it pisses me off, dude. So I want to go more like manual with as much stuff as I can, because it'll just stay that way and be more dependable. Like I really want to get rid of my Logitech mic or my Logitech camera. Like I want to get rid of this fucking thing because it has these default auto settings I have to disable every time I stream. I have to go into there and disable all the autofocus and all this shit that's going on because I can't get the green screen to work.
It's such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna have like a $1,000 budget for a new camera.
I had the
yeah, you do. You do, man. You need to upgrade that shit.
I know, but I make it work. Like
Yeah, I make my shit work too. I hate it though.
You have to.
It's good quality. It looks great. It really does. It's the software side of the Logitech thing that's fucking everything up. So I need something that doesn't have any like software, you know, that is just like you plug it in and it works, and you could set all the options on the camera and just have it stay that way.
Like a handy cam, like a 1080p like handy cam, like with a HDMI out into a capture card. I think that's probably the best way to go.
You know what I wanted to look into is a wireless one. I know it'd probably come with software and shit too, but I'd love to have a wireless one. So like if I like step away, I could switch to a scene that goes to my wireless camera, and I could probably like take it with me somewhere.
I was gonna say step away. That would be pretty neat. That would be an interesting concept.
Yeah.
The only thing I worry about with a wireless camera, if they even make one, is latency issues.
It might have some latency issues, but it's just for that like scene, you know, that like 30 to 60 seconds or whatever you're doing with it. Yeah. Or maybe I could set it up outside in the backyard and turn on doggo cam, you know, kind of a thing. Look at the dogs running around doing shit.
So yeah, that's pretty much my setup.
That's pretty cool.
PC, three monitors, and the beast of audio equipment that I have.
We've talked on Discord for hours and hours and hours before this, many times. And
3 studio lights and a green screen, obviously.
Oh yeah, you've got. Do you light up your green screen, right?
Yeah, I've got 2 soft boxes on the green screen, and then I have an umbrella light on me.
I should do that. I have umbrella lights. I don't use them, but if I lit up my green screen behind me, it would solve so many of my problems.
A better key.
Yeah, I have.
You really do.
I get a pretty good key. I've got really good at getting it, but the thing that fucks with
RGBs, man, that's
I have to use 3 of them to get it just right, and like so, my lights are constantly changing. You can see the color of my skin constantly changing because my RGBs and my stream. But the background is still the same, so I've got it down. But if I used,
lighting is pretty hard to get right.
That's one thing I've learned a lot about too.
That black cable, I guess. I'm looking at your stream now, and I guess you don't see that black cable. That's cropped out. What I see is different from what the stream sees.
Oh, I know. So, yeah.
You know, like.
Let's get on to another question.
Yeah.
Let's see here. This is something I want to know about. Is where do you plan on taking your show in the future? It's a 2-part question. Like, what are your goals with the channel? What are you trying to do? What's the mission? What, you know, like. In your own words and however you interpret that question, please answer right now.
I want to go to the top. No. All kidding aside, I don't know. I just want to have. I strive for better content. I'm always looking for ways to just increase the quality of my stream. Like I want to have the best quality out there. I want to have the best content out there, or at least decent quality. Like where I see my stream going, I would love to be at the 150 concurrent viewer mark. I mean, that's where I want to. That's my goal for the next year. So, like, as of today, let's say 1 year from now, I want to try to get to the 150 concurrent viewers. I want to try to get the partner.
How long are you going to say it's restart? The time restarts now.
Time restarts now. I'm almost at my 6th month. So I got my affiliate in September, so it's almost 6 months from now.
Okay.
So a year and a half to get to 150 concurrent viewers.
It's not so bad. That's a good goal. I like that.
I think it's attainable.
Yeah.
I've gotten a lot further than I thought I ever would. I can tell you that much.
Likewise.
This just went from, like all my friends telling me to, hey, do this, to like a passion, you know? And that's a good goal, I think. I think 150 concurrent viewers, it's nothing insane. It's nothing, like in the thousands. I don't, I wouldn't even know what to do if I got to that point. I mean, it's just insane.
I know what you would do. You would stop and really think about your situation and then come up with a move. That's what you would do. Yeah, I at this point, I know you well enough. I think you would do that. But actually, another question was just kind of spawned in my mind, and that is, what is it about you that your friends, that you had multiple friends say, yo, you should stream, and you didn't even know what that was? Like, what is it about you to like, do they watch a lot of Twitch and they just kind of saw you and they're like, dude, this guy's different and he should be in front of people, kind of thing? Or what is it?
I'm assuming that, because I never even knew what Twitch was. Excuse me while I get a beer. So I don't know. I've always just randomly met people through playing games.
Okay.
That's how I. I mean, most of my friends that were telling me obviously were for gaming friends. So like people I've met playing either Rocket League or PUBG or Call of Duty Black Ops even. Like we're like, dude, you should stream. You should stream. Like you're funny. You're hilarious. Like you would do well on this platform. And I'm like, well, I don't even know what it is or what I need to do. Well, actually, so I had like 3 people telling me to go on Twitch. I had 1 person telling me to go on YouTube. And I'm like, dude, I can't do YouTube. I can't. I can't think of good enough content to script a video out and just keep pumping out content. That's hard. Like, props to anybody doing YouTube because, goddamn, Twitch is easy. Twitch, I just get home from work and hit start streaming, like, and I'd just be me.
Yeah, I think that's the big appeal for most people is that it's just easier to even stream on YouTube. You have to fill out a title, a description, tags. You need to categorize your video into a category or multiple categories, and
Twitch, I mean,
you also need to set up all your monetization options. You need to set up all of your closed caption. Like, there's so many options. There's probably over 100 things you have to look at or double check, and usually you just leave it the same every time, but there's a bunch of things you have to do, and then you have to create a picture for the thumbnail, and to do it all right on YouTube because to do it right on YouTube you have to do all this stuff. To do it right on Twitch you have to have all your shit set up beforehand, and it just stays the same.
Yeah, unless you're using a Logitech webcam. Which
brings me to another question that I have specifically for you is like, so when I watch your stream, you have all this, you have a lot of different scenes and different effects set up. Did you kind of like me in time slowly acquire those things, or are you like one of those other people? I've seen other streamers where they'll sit there before they even create their channel and study how everything works, and then like day one their shit is locked on.
I admire those people.
Me too.
Like,
yeah, I was not like that.
Which brings back to the first question, like on how I started. Like I started no green screen, no nothing. Like
okay.
Here I am. Like I didn't know what Streamlabs even was. Like I didn't know about all the alerts, and I'm like,
my viewers taught me all that stuff.
So I'm like shit. Like I'm getting these follows, but I don't know I'm getting these follows. I don't know like all this shit's happening. I'm like, how do people fucking know? How do people watch? Like how do people get those notifications? So then I found Streamlabs and stuff. So then I started screwing around with Streamlabs. Then I didn't know anything about OBS. Like my first couple months were just like a whole big learning experience. Because there's no real good place to get information on streaming and how to do everything properly. Like there's a lot of information out there.
Not if you don't know the right questions to ask, you know?
True.
Yeah, true. Like there is, but you have to sure. Different opinions and stuff, yeah. And different dates.
Say you can't stream at 1080p unless you have like a 6,000 bit rate, which is completely wrong. You know?
1080p 60 maybe.
1080p 60 maybe.
Yeah.
But not 1080p.
I think you need like 8,000 to do 1080p 60. Something like that.
Yeah. I stream at 6,000, I can't do it.
Yeah, I stream 6,000 as well. Do you have gigabit internet?
No, but I have 350 down, 35 up, which is still plenty. I mean, that's 6 meg.
Dude, I should be able to do more than 6,000 up then, because I've got gigabit and I do 6,000 up.
Twitch will there's terms of services with Twitch.
Oh,
your partner.
Right. That's why I can't do 1080p 60.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do 1080p 30.
I prefer 720 60.
60. Yeah, we had this conversation where I feel like the higher resolution is where I want to take it over the frame rate, because it's constant frame rate. Like your eyes really can't see that well enough to differentiate.
One thing I've been considering is changing it up, because I don't have options all the time, and when I don't have options, my viewers that can't pull a 720p 60 stream over whatever device they're using, they can't really see the stream.
Yeah, the whole transcoding thing is just first come first serve, I guess. Really on the
Yeah.
if you're not partnered.
I wish it wasn't that way, but whatever. All right, let's go to a new question.
Oh, I have a way to actually help you out with that. We'll talk about it off stream.
With what exactly?
The transcoding options.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
In OBS settings, there might be a way to kind of force you to the top.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. This is when we first started the show. This dude's a smart man. All right. I want to get into probably your favorite question in this list, and that is, what's your alcoholic beverage of choice?
Yeah, I've rum, a Captain Morgan private stock. It's nothing makes me happier than fucking rum. Like, I mean, obviously, you could even see just from the smile I've gotten just even talking about it. Like, I love rum. Like, you can't. If I'm having a bad day, anything. If I just have some rum with me, I'm good.
The true alcoholic ninja. Now,
Hell yeah.
Do you know karate?
No, I took karate courses when I was younger.
So you are a ninja.
When I was a kid.
So you do know karate.
Yes, I didn't make it very far.
So you technically are a ninja as well.
Technically,
you are a bearded alcoholic ninja.
I'm more of a lover, not a fighter, though.
Well, yeah, I mean, most ninjas are, you're not like an assassin or something,
True.
Okay. What is it? Now, you've been streaming for a while, 6 months, right?
6 months. I've been affiliate for 6 months.
So 9 months.
About 3 months before that, so about 9 months.
Okay.
Less than a year.
In your time on stream and watching, like streaming yourself and watching other people's streams, what do you love most about streaming?
I love the community, man. Like all the interesting people that are on this site, and like I've met so many interesting people like that I would never even have the opportunity to meet, like otherwise, like people from other countries. Like most of my audience, well, a lot of my audience is like overseas, like, and getting to know like their culture and everything else.
Because of the time you stream.
Because of the time that is very true. I stream very late for myself because I get done working around midnight my time. Not a whole lot of people are up. Some are, not a lot. But I've met so many crazy, awesome people. Like I think it's got to be my favorite part of streaming. Just getting to know people.
Fair enough.
It's helped me out a lot. Like I've always been more of an introvert, and this is definitely helping out.
I hear that so often.
Active.
Yeah.
It's
a way to gets you out there a little bit. It makes you like come out of the shell.
Yeah, it's out of my comfort zone.
I experienced that myself when I was trying to hustle a startup company. With Radio Rebel back in the day, and I had to, I started off going to like different events and shit, and then I would like, once the lecture or whatever was over and everyone's talking and like socializing, I would like either stand in the corner and pretend to be on my phone or like fucking just leave or some shit. And then I started realizing like I'm not going here to listen to these people talk and then just leave. I'm going there early before the event starts so I can tell as many people about my idea as possible, and then stay afterwards so I can try and get the rest of the room I missed. And then so through that, because I was so hungry to make what I was working on, I put my whole life into it, work. I started socializing with all these people, and then I'm exaggerating here, but I'm just like, I learned how to be the center of the room instead of the corner of the room.
Yeah, I've always...
And I bring that to Twitch. Yeah, and I see Twitch doing the same thing for people that I experienced. So there's a similarity between trying to hustle your company, that, you're like your startup company, you're trying to make something exist and get funding and get like talent and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And then there's the similarity between that and then going on Twitch and then just communicating with all the people that decide to stop by and say hi. So
it's amazing, like
It's good for you. It's good for the soul. I like to say.
Streamer, like I even like even when Doc's game award acceptance speech before his whole thing, but like he even said like like I never realized how many people like lives I've affected, and I've done that too. Like people have come to me and said, hey, thank you for streaming. Like
yeah,
it's amazing.
It's a connection for people. It's a weird. Yeah. It's a really weird community.
Yeah.
All right, now that we got all the gushy stuff out of the way, let's move on to the next question. What do you hate most about streaming?
What do I hate most? The inconvenience. But it's not so much. I mean, like
inconvenience. What do you mean?
Like the time, like investment part of it. Like really, like I wish like I didn't have another job and I could just do this all day long. Like I don't know. I've always hated like I don't have sleep anymore. I don't sleep. Also like I hate the format. I don't know. Like all the little teeny things that can go wrong suck. I don't know.
So what you're saying is you hate the technical difficulty aspect of things and
technical difficulty and
the time
never having any sleep.
Yeah, and how much time you kind of have to sink into it to keep it going.
Like there's so many like times where I stream and it's like I have to go to bed. Like I don't want to stop. Like
but I have to go to work.
Exactly. It's like I got real life responsibilities. Like because there's not really much I hate about it. Like I love every part of it. I love every part of streaming. Like
well, with your new job opportunity coming up, that just kind of pushed Twitch to have to reach another level to be able to keep you honestly, in it and go full time.
Honestly, with my new job opportunity, I'll be able to get more steady schedule.
Okay,
it won't be that much of a problem.
Okay,
but as it is now, like my work schedule sucks. Like like 2-3 days a week I work open to close, like 14-hour shifts. And to have to like balance work life and streaming life, it sucks. Like I have no time to sleep.
Yeah, dude, I hear that a lot. But there's two different kinds of people. I was just talking on Twitter about this. Someone on Twitter about this the other day. They were bitching about YouTube just rolled out this new thing to where if you're not getting X amount of viewed hours each month, then they'll take away your partnership. Right, which I think it's like like you won't be able to monetize your videos and earn money off of them. You have to consistently keep yourself above a threshold to be able to be earning money, which I think is a really good solution to their advertising problem. And this is going to encourage more advertisers to come to the platform because there's not all these noobs that are making all this shit content with all these awful things in their videos.
I feel you on that one.
Right, so it's going to get rid of all the low level like channels from being able to have all these good ads. And now it's still free. Like you can upload as much as you want and you don't have to pay. And people are still kind of complaining. I think that there's one person saying, well, now that my channel isn't really big enough to they showed up a screenshot and they got basically their thing taken away. And I'm thinking, well, if you just put more effort into your channel, then it'll grow. You have to make good videos and put all the effort. It's as simple as that. You have to have a drive. And he's like, well, you try working 12-hour days, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, motherfucker, like, I was in the Marines overseas and I still kept my clan going, my gaming clan. Like, I had a passion for it and it had hundreds of people in it. And we kept that shit going. I would call people on fucking sat phone. I would get like one call a week on a sat phone for 10 minutes. I would call somebody and check up on things. Okay. So I'm thinking, like, motherfucker, like if you really wanted it, you could do it. And my point is that you're doing that. You're juggling having a full-time job and a life and streaming, and that's really hard. And the people that make it on Twitch, and I think you're going to be one of them. I think you could be a full-time Twitch streamer. I really do believe that about you, because I see your effort and your intelligence. If people do what you're doing, they could make it on this platform. The people who think like this guy that was bitching about losing his partnership on YouTube, right? He will never make it because he finds reasons why he can't do things. And Ninja, you find reasons why you can do things.
Well,
You
I know,
dedicate to the platform here. You're working on your show. You want it to work.
Friend who does YouTube, and they've done this multiple times with YouTube. Like, my friend was monetized, then they raised the standards for monetization. He worked his way up to that monetization level, and then YouTube just recently took it back away. Said you'd have to go higher. You have to do more. And he's like, man, like I'm so tired of it. Like,
all you got to do is make one video. Like if you have one good video, that video will carry you for life on keeping you within the standards. It's so easy to achieve 3,000 hours watched. If you have one really good video, you could easily achieve minimum of 3,000 hours watched in that video every month. And that video will be there forever, and it'll always be your like, okay, well, I made the good video. Yeah. And not your bread and butter, but just like because of that one video, I'm within the standards. And everything else I make doesn't have to be as amazing as that. It should be, in my opinion, but you don't have to.
Like I find with YouTube, like it's easy to put out content. It's just hard to put out good content.
Yeah, like, absolutely.
On a regular basis.
People don't understand that if it doesn't matter how many videos you make, they have to be good and they have to be engaging, and you have to market them right, get them out there. Don't just depend on YouTube to give you the views.
Pumping out videos.
You could see where your views are coming from. If most of your views are coming from the browse page and you're a really small streamer, you're doing something wrong. Or a really small YouTuber, you're doing something wrong. When you're looking at your referrals, they should be coming from blogs and websites and social media and shit like that, because you're small.
You have to advertise.
Yeah, you have to get it out there. You know, it should say, hey dude, you just got front page of Reddit or some shit. That's what it should be if you really want your videos to do well. And so there's people that will do that, and there's people that don't get it, and they just whatever. But you work for it, dude. Like you're so far ahead. And I'll say this about myself too. You and I are so far ahead of so many people streaming, not because we're like better than anybody, like anyone else can do what we're doing, but it's because we work on it, and we're working harder than a lot of other people are, and those people are expecting to win on Twitch. You know, like there's a friend of mine. He streams PUBG all the time, but he doesn't get any. He doesn't get any viewers, and I don't think he really expects to get them. But I think sometimes he kind of does, because he complains about having only one viewer or no viewers or something, right? Yeah. And you know, so I don't know.
It takes effort, and there's a lot of trial and error. Like I screwed up a lot. Like checking chat is not something natural, like to me. Like
not at first.
It took me a long time. Yeah, it took me a long time to even get used to like the concept. Oh, let me look at my other monitor here. Is anybody there? You know, and just keeping a constant dialogue of things. I'm not used to talking to myself, so I mean, it's something I'm still learning.
I'm used to it. I did radio for many years, and you just kind of, it's just broadcasting skills, really. You just acquire broadcasting. It's all it is to me. Keep it going.
I like that you even said that.
Yeah.
Because now I can look that up.
Yeah, you know, yeah, dude. That's what it is. Yeah, look up broadcasting things. Try and figure out. I don't always do this, but I try to think about it. Try and see how many times you use filler words like and stuff like that. You know.
Okay.
Look back at your stream and see how many times you use words that are unnecessary, or like one thing you learn in broadcasting is how clearly do you say your words. I'm really bad at that. I'm really slurry.
Depends on how drunk I am.
Not necessarily for me, but when I get drunk I get really slurry. I don't even realize it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it's broadcasting. That's what this is. It's broadcasting, and we've, you know, it's been around for over 100 years.
Exactly. It's just a new format.
Yep. Well, and a lot of the things from 100 years ago are still the same today. You know, it's just like animation. You use any animation software, it's going to be using the same techniques they were using 100 years ago, except digital.
Yeah.
Instead of having a physical, you know, actual big room with all this stuff. Anyways, let's go to the next question.
All right.
And since we're talking about streaming and stuff like that, I want to see what your thoughts are on this industry, like where you see it going forward. Twitch and YouTube, stuff like that. Stream, maybe just mostly like anything that's live streaming, whether it's YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Mixer, yeah. Whatever.
Obviously the numbers show. I mean, this industry as a whole is just taking off tremendously. And I see it even getting to a point where like there could even be like broadcast to like cable TV. I don't see it stopping anytime soon, and I just see it going up. There's gonna be more people wanting to do this, more people wanting to watch. When I first even heard about the concept of Twitch, I was like, who wants to watch people play video games when they can play them themselves? But then you get on here, and it's like, well, crap, like this guy. It's actually pretty fun to watch streams. Like, it's fun to interact with the streamer. I see it. I see it going pretty far. I don't know really also how to answer that, and you know, I see it. I see it going far. I don't know. It's probably not the best answer you're looking for, but
I'm just looking for no. I'm just I'm not looking for, for the best answer in the world or whatever. There isn't one. Yeah. The best answer is whatever your answer is. That's kind of how this works here.
I could see, and I could see this going pretty far, and I see like even like cable TV picking something that looks up.
Okay.
You know, like even the industry has been shown to be growing tremendously.
I definitely think it's growing. I think that the money that's being generated through it is growing now
tremendously.
There we go. My preview of your stream kind of froze up, so I was just kind of remedying that. Okay. Current thoughts, my thoughts are always changing. I kind of want to answer that question myself, and I see the industry is definitely, agree with you, it's growing. I think it's really hard to predict where it's going to go because I think the people leading the charge don't even really realize where it's going. They're just kind of,
I feel that
time is going through it, and then other platforms are popping up, and everyone's kind of reacting to each other. So it's kind of the way I see it is it's still
in there too.
Yeah, like Mixer. We were just looking at that the other day.
Well, Mixer's one. That's definitely not been coming, and I think that's gonna be Twitch's biggest battle.
Periscope has some. I think it's going to be a battle of who can get the biggest personalities. I think that's kind of where we're at right now.
Which Twitch has it right now.
Twitch and YouTube. PewDiePie doesn't stream on Twitch, but he does stream on YouTube. A lot of the big YouTubers, they already have audiences there. These are mega personalities on the internet on YouTube, much bigger than Twitch, and they live stream. And they generate revenue through their live streams, and they get donations, and YouTube even has their own currency, just like bits and stuff, So yeah, they do indeed. Yeah, it's all there, and they're way bigger. So YouTube wasn't originally a live stream platform, but they're trying really hard to compete with Twitch. I think when it comes to games, Twitch is winning in the games realm of live streams.
Yeah,
I think as far as IRL or any other type of live stream, I think YouTube's kind of winning with that because their platform is the biggest in the world. I think it's the biggest website in the world, right? YouTube or Google? One of them. YouTube's in the top 10.
Yeah, it's definitely top 10.
And I don't think Twitch is in the top 10.
Most people. But I don't watch much streams on YouTube.
It's because you're on Twitch. People on YouTube do, though.
True.
People all have their own platforms. When I was in music, I created a music distribution platform, right? And although there was a lot of people selling their music through my platform, they were also on other platforms.
YouTube's number 4.
Number 4. Okay, it's 4th biggest website in the world.
Craigslist beats it. I don't understand why.
Because it's a forum. It's to sell shit. It's just big. But so and people like to buy their music from the place they like to buy their music. And there's a whole bunch of different places. There's a bunch of people that only buy their music from Amazon. There's a bunch of people only buy from iTunes. A bunch of people on Bandcamp, Spotify, whatever. All the different places. There's their source of music. So there's a lot of people. I think streaming's the same way. There's places where people like to watch their live streams. And there's a ton of people already on YouTube because they've watched a million YouTube videos.
Better content from Twitch than YouTube streams.
I think it's easier to find content because that's all the website is. On YouTube, you have to sort through mostly VODs and then find the live streams in between. If you use their live stream searching tools, which I think
I didn't even know they had one. Honestly.
They do, yeah. And and since they have so many people, there's easily, even if it's just a small fraction, it's a fuck ton of people using those tools. I'm not one of them. I'm more of a Twitch guy, but YouTube has a platform, you know, and Facebook I think is even bigger than everybody when it comes to live streaming, just because of how many fucking users they have. They're always on that site, and anybody can live stream from their phone. They don't have to set up anything, and it's built into their Facebook account already, and you just hit live stream and it starts going, and then you have some idiot in his kitchen trying to make a cooking show.
Yeah.
Right. So I think Facebook has the lowest quality but the highest volume of live streams, and there's ads on every single one of them. So I think Facebook's a huge contender, believe it or not, when it comes to live streams.
For revenue, yeah.
Yeah. You know, as far as winning, who's making the most money doing this? You know, Twitch, that's all they're about. I don't know if they're making more than Facebook, but I would believe it if Facebook made more. And also, they don't have to share any of that money. It's all theirs.
Yeah.
People live streaming on Facebook don't care about the ad rev. It's not even in the terms, like, you don't get any of it. So I think Facebook might be, you know, like, as far as the platform, could be winning in the money side, but people want to stream and make money, so they go to platforms where you can.
I mean, there's predictions here by 2020, Twitch will be a $20 billion company.
We'll see. They were bought for $700 million by Amazon because their $1 billion deal with Google fell through. Yeah. So Amazon swooped in and got a $300 million discount. So there's that.
Insane.
We'll see what they do with it.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you think would make Twitch a better platform? Specifically Twitch.
A better GUI. Better graphical interface, you know, like a better user interface. Definitely better.
Okay.
Just like, even like when we were talking, like looking at Mixer's user interface compared to Twitch's, I love Mixer's user interfaces. And also the discoverability. Like, for someone to just start off streaming today, they wouldn't be found very easily. People would have to scroll to the very bottom. And especially if it's a game like PUBG, they're going to be scrolling for a while.
Yeah, it's sorted by popularity, and you can't even change it.
So even if there was just a section to say, hey, these are new streamers, you know, like, I think it would help so much, you know, just to have a new streamer section where it doesn't show already established streamers, people streaming maybe within the past couple of months.
Or maybe a rising section, like, hey, here's some rising... Yeah. Or just something that people, something else could, something the smaller people can try and get in on, but the bigger guys don't want to be a part of, because being at the very tippy top is much more lucrative than being in this like mid zone. You know, like, hey, here's a little temporary boost for the smaller dudes, and it's always showing somebody new.
Which would be really good.
Yeah, you know? This is such a common answer. I've gotten this answer from so many streamers. If they had to make something better.
But it's so hard to get noticed and to get traction on Twitch.
Yeah.
You know.
I like that difficulty because personally, I mean, I want something for the newer streamers, you know, something that can kind of give people a boost, and then I don't at the same time, because I like the skill gap, really. Yeah. Because most people won't try very hard, and I will. And since I try so much harder, I excel much faster than the competition, essentially, right?
Yeah, well, it's true. I mean, you definitely have to put in work. I like
that you have to put in work because I'm willing to do it. I'll put in work, and I will get creative. I will find ways to get my views up, you know, and promote myself. That other people that they hit the start button on Twitch and then that's all they do, and they sit there. I have one up on them because I will get creative and do things, and I think that having it be a popularity contest, essentially, it makes it really difficult. Makes it really difficult, and I like that difficulty because there's so many people that won't do what it takes to get up there, and I will. So my competition is so much smaller. So by adding and maybe I believe this might even be part of their philosophy, is that like the way they have it set up makes it to where only the best really make it to the top, you know, or the best at getting views, the best, and views generate ad rev.
which is good.
Which generates money. So they make it to where the people that get to the top are the people who generate the most ad rev for the company. And if you play by those rules and you realize that, then you're willing to explore and do what it takes to rise up, then you can. And actually, if you're willing to do all that, the competition isn't even all that bad anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I started in the game of PUBG, and if you look at any tutorial on how to start on Twitch, they say don't play the most played game on Twitch. That's where I started. And
yeah, I think that advice is bullshit. You could be at the bottom. If you figure out how to rise to the top, you can. Just most people think that.
But I mean,
no,
I've gotten out of the bottom.
Yeah, you're not in the bottom. You're up there. That's how I found you, because I was looking at people that were doing a good job that were under 100 viewers, and I was just trying to find someone to host. And then I saw your name was a really good name. Is The Alcoholic Ninja? I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm drunk right now. I'm gonna go fucking click that guy.
Yeah. Like, people love the name.
Yeah,
and
it's
I
good.
was like, I don't know if I should have this name on Twitch. Like, that kept me from streaming for a while, actually. Just the name.
Okay.
It's the name I used for a while, like before Twitch. And I was like, well, maybe it's not, friendly enough, like kid friendly. But I realized after I started streaming, well, maybe that's, I want to bring in an older audience anyways.
Yeah, right on. Mature audience. That's kind of my demographic too. I would like to open it up a little bit, because the metrics show that if you are an adult only audience, you can only grow to be so big. You can only grow at a certain rate.
True.
So
which is true.
I want to speed up my growth, and I want to go PG-13.
Keeps it pretty much PG-13.
Yeah. Yeah, he's looking at it from a marketing perspective, and that's the exact. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Since we're talking about smaller streamers and stuff, I want to go to the question that asks, what advice do you have for anyone thinking about getting into streaming?
Don't give up. Like, seriously, like, just keep going. Like, I almost gave up so many times, but I was like, no, fuck it. I'm going to keep doing this. Even if I don't succeed, I'm going to keep doing this. And it paid off, obviously.
I like that advice. Yeah. Don't give up. Be persistent.
Just keep striving to do better, and you'll definitely make it.
And keep striving to do better. That's important. I agree with that too. So, I mean, because I would say don't give up is bad advice for someone that doesn't strive to get better.
True. Yeah, because if you're not like if you're doing something that's not working, and you don't try to like look into see how to change it to make it better, then you're not going to go anywhere, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Like, but just having a low view count, don't let it discourage you. Everyone starts with a low view count. Everyone starts with streaming for 0 people for however long it is.
Yeah.
Unless you're, there are some people that I know that, like they've been involved in Twitch, even though they haven't streamed, that can already get viewers in. But like, if you're new to the platform, new to everything, just expect to stream for nobody for a while.
You don't even have to stream for nobody for a while either. Like, if you really, like what I was saying, like there's streamers that I know that before they even started a day one stream, they had all their shit together. They had all their scenes and they taught themselves OBS, which is crazy. And I've seen people do that and then they just blow up right away, Yeah,
which I kind of wish I did. I kind of wish I went that route, but I didn't. But it's all good. Like, I am where I am, and I'm happy with where I am, and I'm happy with the channel growth I'm getting already.
Yeah.
If you can, I mean, obviously, if you're never streamed before, look into doing it right. Obviously, get channel art. Channel art's a big thing. Get your scene set up.
How did you get your channel art?
Fiverr.
Fiverr. Oh, you went on Fiverr and you just had somebody make it for you. No shit.
I didn't know where else to go.
How much did you? Can I ask how much you paid for it, or?
I got the entire package. Like, I got alerts, the logo, everything for I think $150.
Really?
Yeah,
dude, that's pretty bad. Animations too. You like it, because I see you have that like animated scene when you switch.
The transitions.
No, okay.
The transitions, my buddy Royce Remix did for me, man. Top notch.
Does he do commission work?
He does commission work. I was about to say that.
Okay.
Yeah, Royce is an awesome dude. Like, he has a background in in animations and doing. He does it for profession, actually.
Okay.
He just he was involved with the community that I stream with, and he's like, "Yo, I want to make transitions for you." I'm like, "Hell yeah, let's set shit up!" Like,
Oh
I
yeah.
love it. Like, when I first talked to him, like, you see my where the beer, my screen just fills with beer
hmm
and then like dissipates. That was my idea.
I remember. I think I remember you talking about that one day. Is that a new transition?
Huh?
Is that a new effect that you have?
Well, I got both my transitions the same day actually because like I talked to him about doing this. I'm like, would that be something you could do? He's like, yeah, dude, easy. So he's like, let me get you on. We'll stream making these transitions for you and stuff. And he did that one pretty fucking quick. He made me 2 transitions in the same day. Like the whole shuriken transition where the shuriken flies in and the
Yeah,
camera rotates and everything. That was all him.
that's rad.
Like that was completely unexpected and it was freaking amazing. Like the dude's brilliant. Like, but he definitely does the commission work and he'd be glad to, make transitions for whoever.
Okay. His name's Royce.
Royce Remix on Twitch. Yeah.
Royce Remix on Twitch. Okay. Let me write that down real quick. Always got to take notes, man. How do I spell the Royce part? R-O-Y-C?
Chat.
There we go.
And he's an awesome guy. Like,
Rad. Royce
he
Remix.
does,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's see. Next question.
He's an up and coming streamer as well.
Up and coming streamer. Okay. I'll check him out. Maybe we'll get him on a Game Rebellion episode. All right. Who are your favorite streamers? And I want to make this kind of like a 2-part. Who are your favorite like popular streamers that everyone knows to watch, and then who are your favorite smaller streamers that you found?
Well, most popular. I mean, I trend. I don't. As Twitch, as being an interactive platform, like I don't watch very big streamers much, but I do watch the doc. Obviously, I mean, who doesn't like the doc? I mean,
A lot of
his
people.
character is just amazing. A lot of people don't. Yeah, true. A lot of people don't watch the doc, but I mean, he's entertaining.
I agree. I love the doc.
Love the doc.
Yeah, he's live right now. I'll probably turn him on after I get off the show.
Shroud. Yeah. So Shroud is another one I watch.
Okay.
He's insane. He's an insane gamer. Those are pretty much the top 2 dogs that
Okay.
I watch.
Yeah, it's about the same for me.
Yeah. But the smaller streamers, there's so many. There's so many just in this community like that I'm involved with. Like I watch Fluck, Fluck. He's an awesome dude. Crayson. He puts on some really good streams. Jord of the North is what I spent most of my morning watching.
Jord of the North. What type of stream is that?
He plays PUBG and other games as well. He's from the UK. He's an awesome dude. Definitely go check him out. Let's see. Jay Cyrus is another good streamer I watch a lot. And I watch a lot of music streamers. Like even though I'm a game streamer, but like the Luck music is really good. Like I really love the music community on Twitch.
Yeah.
And I think it's underrated. I don't know if you watch many music streams.
Mostly just one, Pixel Radio.
Yeah, but there's some very talented people on this platform.
Indeed. Yeah, I do watch Deadmau5. He's kind of a bigger person, but I like to watch him when he's making arrangements when I can,
Wax Wayne is another good streamer that I watch. He's in music.
You're the one who told me about Cardboard Cowboy. Is he kind of count?
Yeah, Cardboard Cowboy's a really good guy too. What's that?
Does he count in there? Is a small streamer for you?
He's definitely growing. He's growing fast.
Yes, he is.
And he's got a really interesting setup. Like,
yeah, I like
Cardboard
it.
Cowboy's awesome. Let's see. KK Crispus, he's just a beast of the game, and the Lo Prioris, you know, like Michael Lo Priori and Daniel Lo Priori. They're great guys. But yeah, it's about who I watch.
Okay.
Consistently.
Cool. All right. Well, it is. It's that time. We're kind of running out of time with the show, so we're at the point where. Is there anything while we're here before we wrap things up that you want to share with the community here, or any of the people that are going to watch it on demand on YouTube tomorrow?
Well, if you're watching tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a 24-hour birthday charity stream on my birthday, which is March 2nd.
Okay.
2018.
What time?
Just in midnight to midnight. So my entirety of my birthday.
Rad. Okay.
So I'll be doing an extra. It would be the Extra Life, where you can vote to shave my beard or save my beard, for donations to Extra Life only. Should be a lot of fun. I'll be playing mostly PUBG, probably some Rocket League, maybe some other games. I'm not sure yet.
Okay. 24 hours. Be careful with it.
24 hours. It's going to be insane. I don't know what to expect.
You're going to get tired.
I'm probably going to be tired.
So you do know what to expect.
I guess. Yeah. It's going to be fun. It should be a good time. I don't know. I can't. I want to drink, but like at the same time, I know I can't drink because if I start drinking, it's gonna make it so much harder. So what I thought about doing is maybe like taking a shot or two at the 12-hour mark, you know.
All right.
Feeling it out, you know, and I'll maybe start drinking towards the end.
That's a good thought.
I don't know. The first half of the stream is definitely gonna be sober.
Yeah.
Like,
got to be. Fill up on water.
It has to be. Yeah, it has to be. I don't know. I've never done a 24-hour stream before. It should be fun.
Dude, I've seen people try it and they're so miserable by the time they're done.
Yeah. But I've seen people do it and they're like completely fine the entire time.
I've done 12-hour streams.
I've done 12-hour streams too, and I had no issue with 12-hour streams.
Yeah.
Even while drinking.
Yeah,
I can
likewise.
drink through a 12-hour stream. So I think I shouldn't have an issue doing a 24. Should be a lot of fun.
Okay.
It's for a good cause, you know.
March 22nd.
March 2nd.
March 2nd. Excuse me.
Not this Friday, but next.
Not this Friday, but next Friday. So basically, just over a week from now. Okay, so we have 1 week. I mean, everyone that's going to watch the video on YouTube is going to see it by then anyway. So.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah, that's kind of the way it goes. It won't get any more viewers after that.
You never know.
All right, are you streaming tonight?
I intend to. I'm gonna probably start it a little early and end it a little early. I have work at 10 in the morning tomorrow. So. Okay.
What time do you think you're gonna start today?
Well, after we're done this, I'm probably gonna go run out and get more beer, and something to eat, and then start it up.
Okay, so soon. Right on.
Yeah, maybe like 2 hours or so.
All right, I'm starting in about 3 hours or so. What are you playing today?
I don't know.
Okay.
Either Rocket League or PUBG, most likely.
Well, if you want to play PUBG, hit me up, and I'll definitely be down. Definitely. If you've got a like squad set up with your people already, then I'll just I'll wait for a spot open.
Set up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that does it for today's show. Again, everyone check out the Alcoholic Ninja. It's twitch.tv/the_alcoholic_ninja. And he's going live in about 2 hours or so. I'll be live around then as well myself. And this was episode 6. It felt good. I think we had a good episode. Ninja, thank you, sir, for joining me on this.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, dude. And
my first podcast.
It's your first podcast. We popped this cherry, everybody. Woo. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Have a good day, Alcoholic Ninja. Sir, you have a good day as well. And we'll see everybody in a few hours.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
All right, bye, everyone.